Hey, Converge collectors. Today we're going to go over number 104 Prototype Gundam and 108 G-Self. Let's start with 104. This is pretty much the prototype of the RX-78-2, which is the famous Gundam that made Gundam the 40 plus year franchise that it is. But the prototype is from Mobile Suit Variation, I guess. And there's a blurb somewhere in here. There we go. Whereas the other two devices were a tank and gun cannon, this was based on being a close quarters combat suit, like more like a human being. And that's the intention of the RX-78 series. Okay, so here's some images from there. Now let's get into the actual toy. So this is from 2015, and I don't know what wave it is. Sorry, it doesn't tell me. But there's some stats and then the other figures from the wave. It's definitely within the first 20 waves because it's going to have a clear foot stand. And oh, that gum is actually stuck up in there, and it looks pretty gross. Anyways, so let's get some scissors out here. There's that clear foot stand that becomes garbage immediately. I think it's going to stand without it, so. Antenna piece. So when I say garbage, because it actually blocks all that of the rear, right? It's just stupid. The thing stands already, so. Alright, I like to break the arms off, make sure there's no stuck paint, which there is. So I flex them. There we go. Oh, the peg is actually on the shoulder. There we go. I guess the backpack might come off. No, it might be good in place. There's no articulation in the legs or the waist in almost all instances. Okay, well, we got some nice foot details. It's painted red, very nice. The main body is black and then a gray color. Nicely molded vents and like knickknacks, paddywhacks, and everything like that all over the thing. Some crevices. The hatch is red. This thing, whatever that is, I don't know. The neck is a gray color. The whole body's got like a gloss. It's not glossy, but it's semi-gloss or satin finish. There's a definite sheen to it. It doesn't look matte. So, yeah, alright. The head here, we have nice transparent eyes. They are orange, of all things. That's a rarity. That doesn't happen too often. I can't tell if there's anything molded behind them. Doesn't look it. There's a little gold up there in the top of the head. And then the antenna here has got red in the middle. And this peg here has got to get it in there. Whoa, man. Okay, you heard the tightness of that. Nice red details under the eyes and also this chin, some vents, some cannons up there. Yeah, no chassis number though in the actual head. I'm going to put that on later actually. So this arm here, the right arm has no hand because the hand is going to be on the weapon. It's a nice big peg. This arm does have a hand, but it's just molded in, but it's actually painted a slightly different color. So that's good that it looks different. Alright, so the weapon here, we got the hand and the gun, but sadly that's all the same gray color. It would have been cool if it was a different color hand. Or basically they should have just made the gun like a different color. Alright, so then we have the shield. So it's nicely painted, you know, besides the red, and the cross here is yellow, painted very well. And there's the chassis number, RX-7801, very cool. And you can actually, yeah, that's hollow, that little opening there, the sight window. A little extra molding flash there, nice molding on the back. And that's going to peg into this forearm here. Nice, really tight fit, which is good, won't fall out. And then the head, boy, that peg is really short. I don't know why they don't have that bigger or longer. Or later on, I think they reverse it where the peg is on this and the peg's into the head. Okay, well there it is. Prototype Gundam. It looks pretty cool, but it is a bit glossy. I kind of feel like the robot should be more matte finish. Let's move on. So this is a new to me Gundam. It is called G-Self Chassis YG111, and it came out in 2015. This toy is number 108. Let's go through the box first. Basic stats, and then here are the other robots from that wave. I know I've done that one as well. Okay, so going to fandom, because I know nothing about this thing. Some sort of anime, Reconquista in G. then it's photon frame. All the lights are photon batteries, so it can exceed excess energy as well. And that's it. So there it is, I think, from an animation and a manga cartoon and some concept art. You can see this clear plastic base is actually yellowed even though it's brand new. Or actually, no, the box looked like it was opened, but clearly it wasn't removed from this bag. I think the box was open because they don't want you chewing the old gum. I also don't know why they bagged the shield in with this foot peg. It's going to scratch up the paint. Alright, let's get a better light angle, break this thing down and start all over again. Okay, so now this thing is all matte finish, it looks like, right? So look at the shininess of this gray here in the matte finish of this white. So I like the matte finish look better. Interesting. Plain feet, yet some details, and they're very concave. That's interesting. Sky blue accents, and also this aqua greenish accent, these batteries here. This reminds me of like Exia. There's some thrusters, I'm guessing, on the calves. Maybe those as well. Maybe those. And then red torso. And then we have the sky blue here for the upper chest area. And this is interesting. They look like headlights on a car, right? But they're clear, whatever they are. I think they might be vents based on the images I'm looking at. As to why they're clear, maybe they're supposed to, maybe they make a lot of energy and that's where the energy comes out in the cartoon. The yellow is painted nice here. Aqua again. There's a different color right here in the middle. It's like blue. This is the same clear plastic, but this part is blue. So that's kind of neat. You can see the light bouncing around in there. The head here. Let's see if that even comes off. Oh, this is one of those poorly designed ones. It's not a round peg. I think that's supposed to be glued in there forever. Yeah, alright, let's leave it be. Nice red chin, yellow neck area, and then red around the transparent gold eyes, and there's nice molded details behind them, so very cool. I kind of wish that this color, though, was more matching that color, but I guess maybe it's not supposed to. Matte red up here, more of this light blue, aqua, I don't know what you call that color, to be honest with you. Alright, I don't know if these are vents or thrusters, and then we peg in some stuff here, so let's get rid of the foot stand. That's just garbage. I think it'll be good. Wow, so these are the head plates, and they're huge, and they have a shape to it, so this one must be for this side. Okay, I do feel like you probably want to glue these in place. I have a hard time thinking they're going to stay in place for a long time. This thing is, I feel like the PVC is shrunk over the years or something. I kind of feel like the antenna wants to sit in more, but maybe it doesn't. Maybe it's supposed to be gappy around there. I mean, it's pretty tight back here, and up top, well, no. Might just be warped. Okay, well, that is a funky looking thing. Like a bull horns or something, bull spikes. This arm has the hand just molded right in, and there's a big peg hole for the shield, and that sky blue carries across nicely. This arm here has no hand. It's probably going to have the weapon on the weapon. So yeah, the hand and the weapon are sadly all just the same gray. I wish they were different colors, but I guess there's a lot of paint apps going on this thing already. Here's the shield. Oh, very nice. A nice little yellow cross. And then the back details are pretty nicely molded as well. Okay. And then last is this like backpack flight unit looking thing. Red wings, thruster intakes, thruster exhausts, and it looks like it even has little bombs, or maybe those are additional thrusters or weapons. And then this is soft PVC. I don't think this would break very easily, so that's nice that that's made of a soft material. And then we have this L-shaped peg. I do feel like that's going to fall off easily. Maybe not right now, but if you fondle the toy. So it basically has a giant thruster pack on it. Instead of those silly foot stands, I like to use these acrylic discs you can get off AliExpress, so I can put a label on them, and then I just use poster putty, which doesn't ruin paint, to mount them. So they're easier to pick up and move around. Alright, well, for RX-78, I do have two other things similar to it. This RX-78 too, but this one's in 7-Eleven colors. That's my favorite one. I don't know why. And this is the RX-78 2 that had a livery for Operation Jaburo. It's an Operation Jaburo release that came out earlier this year, 2023, if you watch this a few years from now. Okay, I have nothing similar to G-Self, but I have some other stars of their own series. The Exia was part of, I think this is 00, Gundam 00, and then Age 1, normal. Gundam Age, which I have not seen. So this is the first Gundam I've seen with forward-facing antennae, literally like bullhorns. Most of them are usually swept back, right? The antennae. Okay. Well, like all my other Converge videos, pretty happy. You know, very unlike my realistic car videos. I'm usually really let down by realistic looking cars because I expect cars to look real nice, right? All brand new cars look fantastic. But when it comes to robots, animals, sci-fi characters, I don't expect them to look perfect. So I think these look good enough. There's some red paint splotching there. But to me, it's just like more like a weather-beaten, used robot. So it's fine by me. So these things make me more happy than the realistic scale model cars that I collect. Thank you for watching. We'll see you definitely in some more Converge videos down the line. Bye.